As I look back over the last year worth of videos and things I've done, I just start reminiscing, certainly, being a little more nostalgic about things I've done way, 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 way in the past. So I was talking with some of my friends on Deck 7 about getting some things done, tricorders, and we're looking at screens and the whole really funky stuff that's coming down the pipes. Stay tuned. Maybe think back to one of the first projects I ever did electronic-wise. My Steampunk Tricorder. Greetings, Dave here, DCBFX. I want to talk quickly about this, a project of mine. This, was something it came out of a trip to Florida, like probably 10, 15 years ago. I found this case. This was just a mint case, and I just thought, that looks kind of steampunky. If you've looked at my videos, I'm into steampunk. I always like that. I like that aesthetic. I've dressed up. You've seen some of my pictures. Well, if you haven't looked at Facebook, look for Dave Porter on Facebook. I've got a lot of pictures of that. And I used to go to the Steampunk Festival in Coldwater until they shut it down last year because of the Cove. And who knows if it's coming back. I don't know. I definitely do miss it. We would always dress up. My kids and I would have a good time. I've got a leather top hat, and I've got lots of goggles, and I've got brocade vests and everything. Anyway, I saw this and I thought, this would be cool if I could find a way to make it sort of steampunky. So what I did was I cut the, this relief was all part of it. So I cut it out very delicately. And that's just a small piece of damask paper I put in. But then I decided, let's make this. I did the inside too because it's kind of cool. And I just did this real simple, a piece of styrene and some LEDs and a couple gears. Got those at Michael's. And, I thought, if I'm going to do this, let's make it kind of so it works. Well, not works, it's not actually, say tricorder. But just the lights in here. And the best part about this is this, for me, was a learning experience. This was, a little bit closer, this was how to program this. This is one of the first projects I did when I started doing programming in Arduino. And it was, I want this light to blink, and I want that one to blink. But the way the programming works is you can't have it so it's like, on, wait, off, on, wait, off, wait, back and forth. That's how you generally do a blinky light. Now, it's great for one, but if you do it a lot, you're going to have another way of doing it. So I looked through the Arduino code library, and there was a blink with delay. I looked at that and went, you know what, this is going to work. The real best part about this is the simplicity. This basically is, rather than blink, wait, turn off, wait, turn on, this is millis. So blink once every these. And millis are, milliseconds. So blink every. So for this, and I realize this is a very ugly switch. It worked. It's what I had at the time. So for this, it basically says blink, and then do it again in a number of millis. So these are all wired up individually. Now, I'm not going to show you the wiring because it's ugly. It is very ugly. It was the first one I did. In fact, it wasn't working up until last night. I looked at it and why is this not working? What is going on here? And, one of my leads for the ground had come off, and it's like, okay, solder. And then it wouldn't close. I forgot that I had used a small rack with AAAs, and now I put a 9-volt in, and that didn't work. So now I've got a LiPo in here. It's just in here for now. I'm going to take it out. I have other props to use that LiPo in, but just easy solder and easy to take off. But with that, you can then say, all right, you blink that fast. You blink this fast. So I can't do this because, my brain, your head can't do that hard enough to do this. But yeah, so this is going to go this fast. It's going to go this fast. So here's going to go this fast. And by doing it in that, you can have a simple program running. This is only running off of a nano. Really small board, about yay big. You just put the lights into here. And the Nano had enough leads for that without a problem. So that is, that's, if you want to make something blink, you can do it that way. You don't have to go through great big elaborate programming with microcontrollers and everything else. Although a Nano is a microcontroller, but with this you can actually just take the blink with delay or multi-blink with delay from the Arduino and just copy it and then change your output. So this, blank this, blank this, blank this, and then you're good to go. So that's a little walk down memory lane. It was a fun prop to make. Someone said, yeah, I'd love one too. And the amount of work that went into cutting out the top, and then that was the biggest part because it's tin, so it's a pain to cut. And the rest of it was easy, but I don't know if I can even still get the damask. That was Michael's special. I'm not sure if I can still get that anymore. The rest of it would be easy, just a matter of just cutting it to size and putting it in and then wiring up better. But probably not. It is cool though. I have taken it many times to the Steampunk Festival, and they go, "What's that?" Open it up. It's my Steampunk Tricorder. Oh, weird. Much like, you know, Big Bang Theory, where they've gone, or they talk Sheldon into going to a Renaissance fair as Mr. Spock. So I'm taking the steampunk aesthetic and adding a little bit of Star Trek to it. So that's another video for today. I'm finding now with this new setup, where I'm doing it here with the buys on the arm. You know, it's just easier to do. Just turn on and go. So I'm going to try and up the frequency. I'm also looking at Rumble to add videos on there as well as just YouTube. YouTube is going down that path of Facebook and Twitter and censoring, and I think I have a couple alternatives. I'm not about to, you know, record everything and then change it. It's just going to be, hi, it's David, DSPFX. It's the same thing whether it's on YouTube or it's on Rumble or whatever else I use. I guess there's BitChute as well. Looking at ways to maybe monetize this some way down the road. Not that I'm, you know, that's the goal. The goal is to have fun and get, you know, the name out there and show off some cool stuff, which is what I'm doing. So that's it for today. Hope everyone's having a great day, and hope all my friends in the States are enjoying the new transition. I don't know how it's going to be. I didn't think any of them were a good choice, but what can you do? I'm not American. I have no say. We have a buffoon running Canada. What can we do? That's it. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you all later.